Hello everybody, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. Has finished at Wembley. Manchester United 2, Newcastle United 0. The drought continues. Goals from Casemiro, who got man of the match, and Marcus Rashford. Of course, he was going to be involved at some point today in the first half to give Manchester United the win. The effort was there, but just no finishing quality at the end, unfortunately. Was probably one of the biggest reasons why Newcastle United aren't coming away with the trophy. Lee, incredibly tough to digest right now. What's your emotions right now?
We deserve to lose. That's very, very tough to take, but you've got to look at the game and think Man United deserve to win today. It's a sign of tiredness, legginess, not creative enough. It's not just today. You look at like the last 4 or 5 weeks. I think the season's catching up with it and it's caught up. But you know, you've got to then flip it on the other side and say, do you know what? We reached the final. Looking at the positive, it's hard to take. It hurts. But we reached the final for the first time in 24 years, and we'll have more. Didn't just think this is going to be another 24 year. There's going to be people who are going to be deflated in the comments. Let us know, but we're going to have another cup final. Believing that this is the start of something, and the season isn't over. We've got European football to fight for. We could be going to Barcelona, Real Madrid, Copenhagen, Naples, whatever you want next season. That's a real possibility. This is just a start, even though it absolutely wrecks.
Carl, Newcastle started okay. You know, I thought both teams counted each other out for the first 15 minutes or so. I don't think there was anything between both sides. But then Newcastle have a big opportunity. Alan St-Maximin, after Sean Longstaff's cross, wasn't met by anybody. Nobody gambled, but Alan St-Maximin sent Dalot to the cleaners and back, and he has that shot that was straight at David De Gea. And then Manchester United go up the other end and go 1-0 up from a Casemiro header from a soft free kick given away by Bruno. Was that a big turning point when you look back now?
Massively, I think at the time, I think we were all getting on the rest back about it, but I think it was a silly foul to give away, because if I can remember rightly, there was Bruno and Trippier out there on Rashford, and it was a needless free kick to give away. But I think obviously heat at the moment, big occasion, make a mistake, and as soon as that ball left, I can't remember who took the free kick.
Luke Shaw.
As soon as it left his boot, you just knew it was one of those. It was going across the back forward. Someone just needs to get a head on it, and it was Casemiro, and then you just knew it was going in. So yeah, absolutely turned the tide. Because I honestly thought the way we were. I know you're saying that there wasn't much in it. I thought we were on top, and I thought we had the momentum. The crowd were behind them. I thought we had them on the back foot, but they just killed it, man. Killed it.
Sam, tough, innit? Really tough.
There's a mix of emotions going around at the minute, because we didn't play badly, but I wouldn't say we played well today. There's some serious issues in that team at the moment. It's just not quite been the same since the World Cup. But look, I don't want to.
The big question.
It's raw. But
a big question for me, Sam. There'll be a lot of people looking at Loris Karius today, and I have to be honest, he made some fantastic saves in the second half, especially one from Rashford and even Bruno Fernandes right at the end. Brilliant. I thought he played pretty well considering the circumstances. But if we're nitpicking, should he do better with the second goal?
There's more to nitpick than that in terms of what we did, what we brought to the game, what we did going forward. De Gea's made 2 saves all day.
But should Karius do better with the second goal?
It's always tricky when there's a deflection. It's gone down as a Botman own goal, I believe. So I don't know. It's tough. Look, it's been a fantastic weekend. Our time will come. It will, and it's getting closer. Isak should have started for me today, and you know me, people that watch the channel know how much of a fan of Isak I am. Isak should have started for me today, and that was the frustration, because he provided really the only spark as helicopters surround us. He was trying to make stuff happen, and Maxi was trying to make stuff happen. It didn't quite click in all. They obviously recognised the issue with Maxi on the left, because they brought Dalot off at half time, which was incredibly smart. But there you go.
Yeah, look, Newcastle huffed and puffed in the second half, but Manchester United had the clearest opportunities in the second half. Rashford with a shot about 25 yards out, great save by Loris Karius, and then, as I mentioned, Bruno Fernandes towards the end. And it finished 2-0 to Manchester United. They're the Carabao Cup winners. Newcastle are the runners-up. Newcastle haven't scored a goal in a cup final since 1976, I believe, which is just remarkable.
My mum was 5.
Heartbreaking. The last question, I'll give you the last question, Sam. I've been talking to a lot of people today, do you think that there was a belief that we could win? I think there was a belief that we could, enjoy the occasion, be at Wembley, but was there a real belief that Newcastle United could win this game today?
No, I think there was, because we had the team to do it. I mean, look, Man United are 2-0 up on 80 minutes and they can bring on Jadon Sancho. Our squad as a whole isn't there yet. We've left ourselves short in January. There's no getting away from that. We need a few more transfer windows, and then if we're back here again next season or the season after, we're better prepared to bring a trophy back finally. But our time will come.
Our time will come, but it's not today, unfortunately. It's Manchester United staying. It kills me to say that because I absolutely hate them. But Newcastle United will have to get back to Premier League mentality now. It's Manchester City. I don't think I'm going to go to Manchester next week, but I will be. There's Newcastle take on Manchester City at the Etihad next week. There'll be a vlog about everything that's happened this weekend. It's been absolutely remarkable. The scenes at Trafalgar Square you've seen yesterday, and today's been absolutely tremendous. But from me and the rest of Newcastle Fans TV from Wembley, we'll see you all very soon.